The Tale of the Red Chubby Cat and the Butchery Shop. Once upon a time in a bustling town, there lived a mischievous, hyper-realistic red chubby cat named Rusty. Rusty had a striking coat of bright red fur and a round belly that made him look like a walking ball of fluff. Everyone in the town recognized Rusty, not just for his unique appearance, but for his sly antics. Rusty had a knack for sneaking into places he didn't belong, especially the town's famous butchery shop owned by Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins was a kind but no-nonsense man who prided himself on his fresh, delicious cuts of meat. But every morning he found that a piece of his prized steak or sausage had mysteriously vanished. One day, Mr. Higgins decided to catch the culprit. He set up a hidden camera in the shop and to his surprise, discovered that the thief was none other than Rusty, the red, chubby cat. Determined to put an end to the thefts, Mr. Higgins devised a plan. The next day, he placed an extra large steak on the counter as bait and hid behind the shelves. Sure enough, Rusty, with his twinkling golden eyes and sneaky paws, crept into the shop and tried to grab the steak. Just as Rusty was about to make his escape, Mr. Higgins leaped out and shouted, "Gotcha!" Rusty, startled, tried to bolt, but he tripped over his own fluffy tail. Mr. Higgins quickly called the town's police. Within minutes, Officer Parker, a kind-hearted policeman, arrived. Rusty was taken to the police station and then to the town's small animal jail, where he sat behind little iron bars, looking both guilty and remorseful. At first, Rusty was upset. He missed the freedom of roaming the streets and, of course, the thrill of sneaking into shops. But over time, something unexpected happened. The kind officers who took turns feeding Rusty and talking to him made Rusty feel cared for. He realized that stealing was wrong and caused trouble for others. Rusty began to dream of a new life, a life where he could be helpful and kind instead of mischievous. After a month, Rusty was released from jail. The townspeople were curious to see if the red chubby cat would return to his old tricks. But to everyone's surprise, Rusty had changed. Instead of stealing, he began helping. Rusty started by chasing away rats from Mr. Higgins' butchery, earning a pat on the head and a small treat. He helped Mrs. Thompson carry her groceries by pushing her cart with his head. He even played with the children in the park, keeping them entertained with his silly antics. Rusty became a hero in the town, and everyone grew to love the once naughty red chubby cat. The townspeople decided to give him a medal for his transformation, calling him Rusty the Kind-Hearted. From then on, Rusty lived a happy life, spreading joy and kindness wherever he went. And Mr. Higgins? He always saved a little treat for Rusty, not as a thief, but as a friend. The end.